Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel, Charles Morris. China is right now trying to show its military power to, well, everybody knows what's going on right now. It's pretty much China showing the whole entire world that anybody who plays with fire will perish. And when I look at that picture of China firing missiles into Taiwan seas and, attacking Taiwan with cyber hacks and, attacking from land, air, and sea. It just shows how angry the Chinese are that they can't have the land that they claim that belongs to them, which is the land that they want is Taiwan. And China can't have that. After Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit, China has started their military drills after Speaker Nancy Pelosi had left Taiwan. And as I've also heard, China has cut off communications with the U.S. China pretty much doesn't want any U.S. involvement in what China is doing whatsoever. And right now, I gotta say, this is like very, very selfish and stubborn of China, President Xi, and the governor of China. And the whole, just about what every politician of China is doing right now. And the U.S. apparently just can't have any kind of involvement in what China is doing. Now, I would assume that as this war goes on, that the communications systems in Taiwan would be knocked out, where Taiwan cannot ask for military assistance and not be able to ask for weapons. And I'm sure if there was any kind of weapon that would give Taiwan, or if any other country wanted to assist Taiwan in this war, then the chances of that happening is, I would say, wouldn't really happen. Because if it's one thing that China is going to actually do, if there is a country in need of assistance when they're involved with such a war, is that China would shoot down any kind of, you know, any kind of supply ship or anything that carries equipment like military weapons. I'm sure China would shoot that down, and then China saying that China would be trying to do everything that it could to prevent another country from defending another country that China wants to take over. They cut off communication systems in the U.S. They don't want any kind of communication with the U.S. They put sanctions on Nancy Pelosi and her family. And China wants to not have contact with the U.S. And a lot of countries around the world, they want to protect other countries because nobody should have the right to take over another country by force. And it's like a job that the U.S. has to protect other people's democracies and, you know, help keep other people safe from being invaded in another country. It's like the U.S. has a duty that just has to be done here. We're helping Ukraine with the war, but we're not sending, as Joe Biden does not want that happening. Joe Biden does not want to be sending U.S. troops into the Russia-Ukraine conflict because that would start World War III. Now, if U.S. troops did end up going to Taiwan, that would start World War III as well. And if other countries were, you know, facing big threats, that would also probably spark a World War III in that other way. There's some pretty big situations that could actually start World War III. Whether it be China would invade Taiwan or get the U.S. involved with a Chinese invasion and possibly try to get other countries involved. And if the U.S. was if Japan ever got bombed by China and U.S. troops did fly to Japan again to protect Japan from a Chinese threat by the Chinese, I'm gonna just call this the Chinese military, the Chinese Empire, which I think what Emperor Xi or President Xi is, I would think that's what he would want to start with the Chinese army. Now I would call it like the Chinese Empire or the Chinese dynasty, if that would, maybe not dynasty, but you get it. China would be, there would be Chinese, the Chinese Empire, and Emperor Xi, or I keep saying Emperor, but and President Xi would be on I would assume, on a world conquest of world domination. And China's warning are against them, if that's what that name is. That would pretty much, right there, that would pretty much give like a big warning that China would want to give the whole entire world the message that the Chinese Empire is absolutely the most powerful empire in the whole entire world, and you dare to play with fire with us, you will perish. That'd be the kind of message China would actually give the whole entire world. And the reason why I made all these videos is because, well, actually the last one that I uploaded, the reason why those were uploaded is because, well, it's a, need to know kind of thing. If we have a Chinese war that actually comes into the United States, because China is a communist country, and the Chinese actually hate the U.S., so it would make sense that China would actually want to try to come after us after having Speaker Nancy Pelosi visit Taiwan. Now, I said that they cut communication off with the U.S. That just shows a big sign that China absolutely hates the U.S. getting involved with other countries' democracies and that stuff. And if China were to invade the U.S., it would just, make it more clear that they absolutely just hate how the U.S. just gets involved with a lot of stuff. Like other people, protecting other people's rights and democracies, all that other stuff. That, yeah, that just makes the Chinese pretty furious. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what was said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, Charles Morse. And, China has become pretty evil, and the more that the Chinese progress in trying to take over Taiwan, we could hear of, much bigger threats that China would want to be making to the whole entire world. And this is all pretty much a need to know kind of thing. And what's going on with China. This is Charles Morse. Have a good day. I will see you all in my next video. And beware of the Chinese next move. Have a good day.